What's good? It's your girl Bees Billy, aka Fly Life Bees, aka Big Bees, not the little one. And you already know the fucking vibes, man. We have a very, very special guest in the building for the second time, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
This the first time. Cause
To
this
y'all,
the
this
first
is-
time y'all gonna see this shit,
For
nigga.
sure. For sure. This is definitely gonna be y'all first time. But comedy extraordinaire, you know what I'm saying? Comedian on the rise. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. So what's the
Probably,
scale?
yeah, one of the funniest niggas I know. I ain't gonna lie, just off some not even trying type shit. Like, but that nigga even more funny when he actually trying and shit. Like, for sure. My fucking battleground coworker. Would we be coworkers?
Basically.
Yeah, I think we would be coworkers. And this is just my dog overall, you know what I'm saying? We got fucking Timbuktu in the building. You already know the fucking vibes.
I'm in
man.
here, nigga.
You already know, man. My boy Tim.
What's up, B?
How
you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing, actually. I ain't gonna lie to you, besides a couple of things, but in life overall, I'm definitely feeling amazing.
For sure.
Feeling great. Same to you. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I cannot complain. Life is really going cool. I mean, you got potholes here and there, but
For sure.
I'm just saying, fuck them. Fuck them
For
potholes. I'm gonna get my tire fixed, nigga. I'm gonna keep moving, nigga.
Keep it pushing. Oh God. Oh God. All right. So mentally though, like mentally, your mental health, everything cool. Mentally.
Yeah, it's definitely on the rise. I'll say, like, a nigga was mentally going through some shit, and it was really just a lot of self-inflicted, like, self-doubt type shit. But I'm past that, like, for real. You know, I just kind of loved myself up. I'm probably love myself when I leave here tonight.
Right.
It helps me go to sleep. No, but no, it's just, shit be happening. And it'd be like, you kind of have a little doubt, but then shit be happening to be like, nigga, what you doubting for?
No, for real.
So it's been amazing. A nigga had a dream last night that he was like celebrated as like one of the best comedians like ever. So it was like, all right, well, I gotta live up to my dreams now.
For sure. For sure. Manifest the fuck out them motherfuckers.
Facts. My dreams ain't gonna lie to me.
All right. No, for sure though. It's a fucking new year, man. You already know, we got a lot of shit going on as far as Battleground. We gonna get into that. But I kind of want to focus on you, then we'll get to the Battleground shit.
For sure.
What's coming up for Tim in 2025, man, without letting these niggas know the game plan?
Right. Well, there's a lot of shit happening, man. I'm on the rise as far as comedy goes. I'm trying to get out of here, like, as far as Cleveland go. I'm trying to go other places. I'm already booked for Canton. That's out of Cleveland. So,
For real.
and then I'm about to be back at the Funny Bone with Michael Collier. Shout out to Michael Collier. Shout out to his team. And
that's hold on, because we can't skate past that though. Because listen though, I ain't gonna lie though, I do be having some motherfuckers on this couch who I be like, oh yeah, this nigga I'm gonna see this nigga at the top. You feel me? In our future for sure. You definitely one of them people, and a lot of people be having a lot of encounters with like some big ass people though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pizzle. I know you seen the clip of the whole Stu shit, the Stuart Scott shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, all that shit. Like motherfuckers really be kind of running into not necessarily they idols, but I guess people in their same field that's on a crazy level. And Michael Collier is on a crazy ass level when it comes to the comedy game. Like Mr. Toe Jam his motherfucking self though.
And I can call this man, like, just have a regular conversation with him. Like,
that's dope.
I called him the other day, missed his call. He called me back and he said, man, I appreciate you. Like, so stuff like that is like amazing to be able to have that. Like, just that interaction. We talked for like a minute, just because I thought he wanted me somewhere else. And he was like, no, but if you kill it here, then I will. And I was like, bet. Sure. I'm on a mission.
Facts, though. Shout out to Blood. No, for sure. But yeah, the Michael Collier thing, though, even when the first go around, I'm like, that's dope as fuck. Like,
hell yeah.
I don't know if niggas just, like, be, like, humble, but fuck that. Like, 2025... For real though, 2025, one of the main things that I'm pushing is like, fuck that humble shit though. You feel me? Like humble is a word that motherfuckers use for us to be like, oh no, stay down there. Like, no, what you mean though? It's a difference between being not humble and being like arrogant or like you know what I'm
Facts.
saying? I don't take you as that type of guy. So I think that motherfuckers definitely need to start letting niggas know, like, hold on. We standing no business though.
That's definitely a thing for me because I be trying to be like modest and
Right, though.
trying to be like cool because I tell people all the time I'm just a regular nigga. I was just on Forum 216, shout out to them, and I mean he big up on me like the whole time. He like, nah man, like you really one of them ones, like you know, he was talking about the interview like, yeah, you was on this one of my bigger interviews. I'm like, bigger interviews? Is that a fat joke, nigga? He said no. He was like, for real, like.
For real, though.
He like, you really that nigga, like, and I'm like, man, I appreciate you, man, but I'm just a regular nigga. He's like, no, bro, you ain't that regular. Like,
No, I mean that's the truth though. Like on some real shit. Like shout out to him. But no, that some of the shit that you be like experiencing and like just going through in the short time that you've been doing this comedian shit,
yeah,
is definitely not no regular shit. Like stop with the modesty. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Like
no, it definitely like it, and it started that way. Like it started amazing. I mean, first time I got on the open mic was going like serious. The first day I went, they was like, you know, we can hear your jokes. We think you funny, but we can't hear you. I'm like, okay. I came back, got a little more projection about myself, and like that got me into a competition that I won. Like this is my first competition a month into comedy, and I win this bitch. Oh, let's go! Like
easy though, easy.
And then even after that, you know, I did feel like because I had all my people there, and it was like a crowd vote.
Okay.
So I felt a little like I'm like, is this supposed to be like, you know, did I do it or was that a charity? So I went and did another competition and won that bitch. I ain't tell nobody I was having it. I ain't tell nobody I was going. I went and did that shit. And that one was judges. So it wasn't even no crowd thing. I could have had my crowd there. And it probably wouldn't have mattered. Like, and I was first. I went first.
Oh, yeah. Set that bitch on fire.
I went first. And when they told me I was going first, I took that as a slight jab. I'm not going to lie. I was like, oh, you going to make me go first? All right, bet. All these niggas got to be funnier than me.
Exactly. I'm going to make these niggas. Niggas ain't going to want to go on the stage after I'm on this bitch, though, for sure. All right. So just talking about, like, when you first started this shit. First, when did you start, date-wise?
It was May 11th, 2021. And so the first time I actually went on stage, it was actually a singer open mic. That was in February. But it was just me going on stage, like for real. And then May, I was like, I want to do this shit for real. And that's when I really started to do comedy. Went to Memphis. And on the way back, I was on Clubhouse, if you remember Clubhouse, listening to some comedy rooms and shit. And they, you know, telling us, you know, go into it with this, you know, be confident. You know, if you don't think you funny, then it ain't gonna work type shit.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, get back next day from Memphis, went to the room, and it's from there. It was May 11th. I'll never forget that day.
May 11th, man.
May 11th.
Saying it's been up ever since.
It's been up.
You feel me? Oh, no, for sure. Okay, so what made you actually want to just pursue comedy, though? Outside of going into the rooms and seeing, like, what even stirred you in that direction?
So when I was doing, when I was on my weight loss journey, people was telling me that I was funny because I would post videos every day of like my workout that day.
Right.
And like I was doing jump squats and I wasn't getting off the ground that high. So I was talking shit about why I wasn't getting up that high. I was like, you know, my shoes leaning a little too far. So it's messing up my lift. And like niggas was laughing at certain shit like that. I was singing about shit I couldn't eat no more. So I was like, did like a sad song, like it's so hard to say goodbye to noodles. And niggas was just like, man, you ever thought about doing comedy? I'm like, nah, not really, but I love comedy. Like I've been a fan of comedy my whole life.
Right.
And I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let me try it. Let me see what happens.
For sure.
I mean, I tried to lose this weight. It worked, and then it didn't. And then, you know, I was like, fuck it. Let me get on stage. And it was dope. It's been dope since then. Like you said, it's
up ever since.
It's been up. I mean, it's put me in like so much shit. I've been acting. I've been on stage plays. I'm actually about to be in one coming up soon. Okay. Movies, like all type of TV shows.
Right.
Just been doing shit.
Cause to me, no, for real though. Cause to me, I feel like comedy. It's definitely one of those like one of those outlets where it's kind of like telephone though. You feel me? Like if you fuck around and get in that comedy game, I feel like you could be a great ass actor. A motherfucker like you said, stage plays and that's dope as fuck to me though. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I said that modesty shit. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit though. Like for real though, because to only be doing this shit for 3 years, we just hit the fourth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To be doing this shit for 3 years and to accomplish the shit that you have accomplished already is by far one of like some of the dopest shit though that I done seen. Cause I'm used to being around niggas that's like. I got a couple people who I know on the acting side. Mm-hmm. Of course, I know buku motherfuckers on this music.
Right.
But it's seldomly that you come across a comedian that you can just pick up the phone like, what's up? What you doing today? Or you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really have I got a lot of funny motherfuckers, but not dope motherfuckers who actually pursuing that as their career.
For sure.
You feel me? Their thing though, like and that's dope as fuck though. I ain't gonna lie. Hats off to you, man.
I appreciate it. This shit fun, man. I just love to have fun. I love to see people smile. So it's like natural to me to want to do that shit because like if I can make somebody smile, it makes my day.
That's what's up.
So. Hell yeah, I'm gonna do this shit till I die.
That's what's up. So would you say that comedy is a form of therapy?
Yes and no. I think it's therapy for a lot of people. I don't necessarily use it for therapy.
Okay.
I haven't yet anyway. Cause I'm still just wanting to make motherfuckers laugh.
Right.
Like, I know you here to laugh. Some people are here to hear you speak.
Right.
Just to hear you speak and speak life into them and make them feel good. So once I get to that point, I think it's going to be up from there because I do feel like I speak life into a lot of people just naturally. And then when I can actually do it with a purpose, like I feel like it's going to be dope.
For sure. Okay, so you say like you speak life into people. Do you have a lot of people in your life that can speak that same type of life into you?
Yeah.
For sure.
I do. And I think that's the reason why I do it. It's like a give back type thing.
For sure.
I have a buku camp of people that speak life into me. It actually lets me. I feel like I let them down when I'm feeling down because they just want to see me happy and see me doing good and shit. And sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes the head be low, like nigga be a little blue.
Right.
But them people. If I call out and reach out to them and let them know where I'm at, they will speak life into me so easy. Like they'd probably be mad at me, like for real, for like nigga, why you feel like that, nigga? You a dope ass nigga, like.
No, for sure, for real though, for real. You need them type of people in your life. I feel like I definitely. I'm a person who big on like shit being genuine. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always paranoid anyway. Like, what's your motive? Like, why you trying to speak life into me? Like, for real though. So I feel like I definitely have a circle of people who are here to speak life into me. I just feel like people don't know how to. They don't know how to pretty much like just. I don't know. I just feel like I'm a different type of person, though. You know what I'm saying? So speaking life into me is not like, or supporting me is not like posting my shit on Instagram. Like, I don't know if niggas know, but my birthday just passed a couple weeks ago and shit. So what I did is I posted, right? But I turned the comments off. You feel me? And my caption was like, no, show me love in real life, though. You feel me? I don't want niggas... If I don't fuck with you like that and you posting me on the gram, like, shout out to the people who was posting me up on the gram, though, that I barely even know like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably people who I just met the last year or two. But that was one of my biggest things, though. Like, we so caught up in this internet shit that it's like we'll think, oh, if you ain't post me on the gram, like, it's fuck you. Or, no, if you ain't call my phone or if you ain't text my phone, you feel me? If you ain't personally DM me, not for the world to see, you feel me? But just for me. And people thought I was weird for that, though. Like, why the fuck you got the comments or why you got the... Because I don't know, I feel like I'm a different type of person. I feel like it ain't genuine if it's on the gram. If you gonna do that too, that's cool. But if you know me in real life, you feel me, hit me up in real life. Yeah. Even if it's on the gram and the DM, though. But, like, hit me up on the one-on-one. Like, fuck with all these other folks. Like, this just a reminder to let you motherfuckers know this is my B-Day, though. Like, fuck them comments. Fuck all that shit. Like, turn me up, man.
What's crazy that you say that is I purposely don't post anybody because, one, I don't want anybody to get mad that I didn't post them.
Right, for sure.
And two, because of that, like it's a personal. I want to tell you happy birthday.
Exactly.
I don't want the world to know. Hey, I'm saying happy birthday to them, so say happy
Right.
birthday to them for me. Like, no, I want to say it to you. I want it to be personal. Even if I sing the same song to a different person,
Facts.
it's gonna be for you. That song was meant for you.
Facts, though. Facts. And that just be my big thing, though, about genuine. So when it comes to people kind of like holding shit down for me, it's probably like a handful of motherfuckers who I feel like is actually genuine, though. You know what I'm saying? But that's always been my role, though. I've always been the person who give, no matter what it is. You feel me? Advice, moral support. It ain't never been money because I don't let niggas borrow bread. Like, but everything else.
Damn, I was gonna ask you for $20 when we left here.
I got you. But yeah, so it just kind of be like a thing like that for me. So that's great when you got motherfuckers in your corner. You know what I'm saying? Who can just speak life and just pour into you as much as you pour out. Because if you keep pouring into some shit, eventually you gonna run empty if you ain't feeling that shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you see this? Big facts, nigga.
No, for sure.
Big facts. No cap.
No cap involved at all, though. Oh God. So all right. So the comedy shit, man. What was the first thing that you was like, oh, I'm really going somewhere with this shit, though? I'm not gonna say I would say the Michael Collier shit, but something outside of that.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, the Michael Collier show, I feel like that was like it was what solidified it. But the one thing that kind of let me know that I'm actually doing this shit and this shit is funny was that second competition. Like I said, I told nobody that I was doing this competition.
Right.
I had to pay to get in. Like it was just like how some of these showcases do.
Right.
Like I'm about to spend this $20 knowing I'm about to get it right back. And when I seen how, I guess you could say how hungry I was for that win, and then actually win that shit, I was like, nigga, I can really do this shit if I put my mind to it.
I got it.
Like literally whatever I want, as far as this comedy thing goes, that's when it was it for me. I'll say a little bit further into that is when I did the second play that I did. That whole month was so crazy because we went to Atlanta.
We sure did.
I had the Michael Collier weekend, that first weekend, and then the play. Matter of fact, I did Caramel House and then the play.
Motion. Y'all hear that?
So when I did that whole month, that month of March, when I was just like going and wasn't tired, like it was just like more exhilarating than tiring.
Like a job. It's
yeah. I mean, and we drove all the way to Atlanta.
Man,
like,
listen, good 24 hours, goddamn.
And a nigga wasn't like gassed for real.
Right.
A nigga still wanted to go, was ready for it, and I think that's when I was like, I'm really meant for this shit. Like I'm really meant for entertainment in general.
All right.
So it's a lovely place to be because it made me pull myself out of that dark place. It was like, nigga, look at what you did.
And
like
that's what I was saying about the therapy shit, though.
Yeah.
Like indirectly, that shit low key be therapy. You feel me? When you
Facts.
enjoy doing something that you can get notoriety, you can eventually get bread from, but you actually enjoy doing that shit. To me, that's a form of therapy. Like, because if I can sit here and just talk all day, I would. If I didn't have to go to work, if I could, because I actually enjoy talking. I just don't know if I enjoy talking to motherfuckers as much. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, for real though. I enjoy motherfuckers don't even be knowing like I be talking for real though, cause I be quiet as fuck. Like,
no, you do be.
If I don't fuck with you or if I don't know of, like if I ain't comfortable in the situation yet, I be in the cut.
You
like,
be chill, silent.
if you see it, even at battlegrounds and shit, like I don't be mingling and shit. Like I go make sure I get my initial hugs.
You're right.
To motherfuckers, and then I go duck off my weed and my little drink. Like I ain't really.
Be posted at the judge's table, nigga. I'm chilling.
Yeah,
I'm
for
waiting
sure.
for all these performances.
Exactly though, stern as fuck though.
You're right.
Oh God.
Niggas don't know what to think.
Man, listen, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no beef with nothing. I'm really a nice person and a genuine person. I just don't go for
Big
no
facts.
bullshit.
No
And
cap.
I just know in order not to get in no bullshit, sometimes you just gotta be out the way. Like,
Yeah.
don't even be in the midst. You get caught up in some shit quick though. Oh God.
That's the reason why I kind of like I'm outgoing, but I really be sticking to myself. Like I move a lot of places by myself. Like people see me and like they might flock to me just because I'm a cool person.
Right.
But when I'm like moving, like I really be by myself. And that's no diss to nobody. It's just how I operate. I don't want to be responsible for anybody because I am like you said, a caring, genuine person. So I'm gonna be concerned for you, and that's hard on the mental. Like sometimes, so like I was like, all right, let me
chill. So do you think you're the type of person? Do you feel like you're an empath?
For sure.
Okay, yeah,
for sure.
I tend to be around a lot of empaths though, like, cause I'm an empath myself. So if you around me with some problems or like some negativity, like I'm taking on your shit automatically, just off of like loyalty and just like no, like these my people. It's like
right.
So I just want to get this. This ain't got shit to do with nothing. But anybody coming at anybody at Battleground, I ain't really fucking with you.
Off with your head.
If you can hit me up to like a collab or like to get on my platform or for me to be on your platform and I haven't hit you back, I probably heard you said some fucked up shit about somebody at Battleground. I ain't gonna lie though.
Grumblings. There was grumblings somewhere, nigga.
Yeah, for sure though. But yeah, fuck that bullshit. Back to this. So do you feel like you like on the comedy side in the city, who is some of like your go-to comedians? Who should people be checking out as well?
It's a bunch of us. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Cleveland comedy scene is fire, but if I had to name a few, my dog Key Silly, that is my dog, and she is hilarious. Ulysses Dickerson, Tyrone Gaines, Rob Comey, he an OG in the game, doing it for a while. Rich Green, and that's like I said, that's just some to name a few.
What's that funny as fuck too? The one show you was producing, I sat in on.
What's a couple of them? I don't know. Jen is another one.
Fuck too, though.
Definitely an OG in the game. Matter of fact, the first open mic that I was going to consistently was her room. She basically gave us a space to be able to hone our skills and be comfortable, and she made sure the crowd was warm before we got up.
Right.
If we did a great job once we got off, she bigged up us. Like anytime I wanted some advice, I could call her. I could call her right now, be hey Jen, I'm feeling like this, and she gon' once again pour into me like Jen. Shout out to Jen, she's amazing.
Yeah, she dope as fuck though. She definitely funny as fuck. Outside of comedy, like I know y'all done heard me say he producing shows, he motherfucking DJing. Yeah, like fucking
just DJ the show Friday. It was an Up and Smoke comedy show.
Okay. How did you get into all these different avenues though? Like what made you start being like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna produce? Like that's so random though. Like
so ironically, I actually when I was in high school, I was in TV production.
Okay.
So I got a little taste of it in high school, and I've been wanting to kind of be a part of it ever since. I've watched millions of podcasts, and even before, like it got kind of big. Like Breakfast Club was one of the earlier podcasts, and I would watch that literally all the time. And I was just like, man, I would love to do the behind the scenes part of that. And then, ironically, right after the comedy competition, so after the first comedy competition, Lex Vegas brought me on to his show. Shout out to Lex. That's my dog. Once I was on this show, he had told me he had lost his co-host. And, he's telling me about it. I'm like, well, shit, I'll do it. I'd love to be a co-host.
Right.
And he said, well, usually, my co-host is a woman. And I'm like, well, shit, I got titties. Do that count? He said, nah. But he ended up linking me with somebody else. Shout out to Grape. And I did Grape show for a minute. But
shout out to Grape, too, though.
Yeah, shout out to Grape. But he wouldn't, I would say he wouldn't. He was just used to his own type of show. And I didn't feel useful. That was just me personally.
Right.
Like, it wasn't him trying to, you know, push me away, nothing like that. It was just how I felt.
Right.
And I was like, well, shit, I could probably do better as a producer. That second competition happened. I lost my job, gave me more free time.
Right.
Shout out to Redline, shout out to Dave, and they needed an extra producer, so I learned that shit like on the fly basically. And Lex had me come on as a fill-in for Lee, who was producing at the time. And once I filled in for him, and Lex liked what I did, he was like, I want you to be my permanent producer. And from there, I just started taking everybody's shows from Redline. I was doing shows 7 days a week, producing on at Redline.
Fire.
And
Fire.
I just love that shit. I do my own show. I just love producing. I like making people's vision 2020. Like, if this is what you want to do, I want to do everything in my power to make sure it look how you want it to look.
For sure. For sure. So producer, so how did you doing your own show come about though?
I kind of always wanted to do my own show.
Okay.
And then I also took it as an ability to hone in my skills a little bit better, because I don't care if my show fucked up. At least I didn't care at that time. I was like, you know, if it don't look
practice
right, if it don't look 100% right, that's cool, because I know where I can fix stuff. And then when it comes to somebody else's shit, I know what to do. And, you know, I just went from there. I had a couple nice interviews. Well, not a couple. I had a lot of good interviews with some people. And a lot of my shit be on the fly. Like, you know, like you said, just natural conversation.
Exactly.
Like, I might have a couple bullet points that I just want to make sure that I hit those, because if we pre-gaming, I might forget those bullet points.
Right.
But other than that, like, it's a free form conversation. You know, we just talking. And I learned a lot about a lot of people that, you know, I wouldn't have known if I didn't have that opportunity to interview them.
Yeah, make sure y'all go check out our episode too, man.
Facts.
I went on that bitch and kind of, I think that was a great episode though. Your cuz was on there, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He was talking about starting the show too though.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And we got some grumblings in our group chat to start it. But, you know, like you said, life be life, and niggas be having shit going on. And I haven't, like, fully talked to them to, like, let them know. Like, I got the equipment, nigga. We could just go.
Just go.
Right.
Just go. Like, you got to get your shit out the mud, though. And can't let shit stop you. Like,
facts. No
space. Like I said, I'm getting this shit up here together. So, you already know. Anytime you need a little spot, you want to, it's going to be 3 rooms of this shit. You feel me?
Dope.
And motherfuckers can just pull up, and that's pretty much what I be trying. I be trying to be as useful as I can be, especially to the motherfuckers who I fuck with though. Like, yeah. For sure. That's
another. I know. You go back to your question, asking like how I got into all this extra shit. Mm-hmm. You know, I already feel like I'm like a couple niggas. I'm a few niggas. Like, you know, my pronouns is us and we. So I feel like I need to fulfill a couple different jobs, and that's the reason why I picked up a lot of that shit too.
For sure. For sure. So when all this shit all said and done, when you feel like you reached whatever altitude you're trying to reach when it comes to this comedy shit, producing, whatever it is that you end up doing, that gets you to the top, like what do you want your legacy to be? Knock on wood.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? When we all said and gone, we all know that we want to leave some type of legacy. Like, what do you want your legacy to be?
Really just a hard working, down to earth ass nigga. Like, you know, I just want people to know that, you know, this was something that I was curated for. Like, some of the shit I just love. Like, when I found comedy, like, I found my passion. I found what I was supposed to be doing. Cause a nigga was like, you know, maybe I am supposed to be ringing up niggas at Burger King, because I got great customer service. I can make people smile. You know, they can have it their way while I'm here. Right. Not realizing that, you know, I can make people smile on a stage. Mm-hmm. You know, so when I found comedy and the way it makes me feel, not just seeing how other people feel after I do it, it's how it makes me feel, and the love that I get from it. Like, oh man, I was having a bad day and you made me feel great. Awesome. Like, you just made my day saying that to me. For sure. So, you know, that's pretty much what I want. I just want I want them to see me as one of the greats. You know, I want to be one of them comedians that's on somebody's Mount Rushmore. You know, sure. I want I'm going to be. Like that's I don't want to just say I want to be. I'm going to be one of them great comics that people actually want to reach out to. Hey, can you tell me how to do this and do this? You know, how do you feel when you do this? Like, you know, and I am gonna be humble to a sense where I can actually talk to you. I'm not gonna have the big head, but also be confident enough to give you the guidance, knowing that I'm giving you the real truth. You know.
Facts. Where do you feel like a lot of your comedy stem from? Like, because you know, some people, a lot of, to me personally, I gravitate towards the comedians who pull from real life experiences. You know what I'm saying? Would you say that you one of them type of comedians? Like,
Absolutely.
1,000%.
Absolutely. Like, I mean, I could be looking at something in front of me and I'm about to make a joke about what I just observed. Like,
right.
So
niggas be hot too. So they don't be want to admit it though. But I done definitely been in some rooms where it's like, oh, this nigga shit hitting though, left or right. Niggas want to give you that little sideways, that white people laugh, that
right.
no teeth.
Right.
Niggas be hot though. Like whole room dying the fuck laughing though. Like.
And it's never necessarily to poke fun or to hit somebody's ego,
right.
But it's really out of fun.
For sure.
And I mean, some people do take offense to it because I mean, maybe they a little insecure or what.
Yeah.
Like,
or
you
maybe
know,
they just having a bad day.
It could be a bad day. Like, you know, it could be all those things. The thing is though, I mean, we could have a conversation about it afterwards. If it bothered you that much, okay.
Right.
I'll make sure I won't talk about your left toe.
So have you ever had anybody blow down on you about some shit you done said that they weren't fucking with?
No, not yet. I don't think so. If they did, you know, they
say it wasn't to you, huh?
Right.
Yeah, take it up with Jesus.
I mean, because what you really gonna say to me? I ain't like the way you talked about whatever.
Sure. But I also feel like people that know you know that it's coming from a good place. So yeah. You kind of look goofy blowing down on Timbuktu about a fucking joke. Like
I'm a comedian.
Let's just be honest though. Like, and even outside of you being a comedian though, I've never seen you give off any like energy that's like detrimental or like just like on some hateful or like some mean shit though. To me, it always feel like it come from a good place. Though. Yeah, for sure. So I think everybody else see that too.
I ain't never attacking nobody's character. Like, that's the whole thing.
For sure.
Like, it's always to be fun. Like, you know, it's never to. It's to it's to get a smile on your face.
For sure.
Like, if it happened to touch something that was sensitive, I'm sorry. But even when I bring it to something sensitive, I usually still lighten the blow.
Exactly.
So it's not even gonna be nothing crazy.
For sure. So hold on, is you the type of nigga that's laughing at the funeral?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure. Like, let's lighten the fucking mood. Y'all in this bitch crying too much, man. For real though.
I'm making a joke at the funeral. Like, my last couple funerals I went to and I spoke, I definitely made some jokes. Like, it's nothing I could do about it. Like, and it was funny. Like, my grandfather's funeral, ironically, was the first time that I realized I could make a mass of people laugh. And I'm just telling the truth. Like, you know, I'm like, you know, me and my grandfather, we didn't really see eye to eye. But it was mostly because we had me cutting grass every 3 days. And people laughing because they like, damn, he really did have you cutting grass every 3 days. Like,
for real.
And it's never really to bring people down, like, especially in a funeral. Like, you know, people are already feeling sad. I don't need to bring up some bad memory about something that's gonna make you cry.
Right.
Like, yeah, if you naturally cry because damn, there's some beautiful shit, that's fine.
Right.
But I'm trying to uplift. I'm trying to make you feel good. And I mean, like, the last funeral I went to was my great grandma's. She was 102 when she passed. And my cousin was talking about how, because my cousin, she's actually a news anchor on Channel 5, I believe. Okay. Shout out to Danielle Higgins. Or Wiggins, my bad, Wiggins. That's her married name. Okay. But, you know, she was talking about how she was getting a lot of backlash about her being a black anchor. And, you know, she talked about how my grandma basically said, "No, when I see you on TV, I see my baby on TV," and it helped her push forward.
Right.
So when I get on up there, I talk about how what grandma did for me, and I was like, and cuz we'll ride out for you, and like
For sure.
and everybody
For sure.
bust out laughing, so. But it was real shit though. Like we'll ride out for real. Like you email her again, watching what happened. Nigga.
No, for real.
We got some hackers around this motherfucker. Nigga.
I'm tracking niggas' IPs.
Oh God.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, that's dope as fuck, man. I just feel like that comedy shit different though. It hit different to me though. Like when you a good comedian, when you can sit there and make me laugh though. And how you feel about the comedy game right now though? Even outside of Cleveland, just like the overall comedy game in general, because I feel like it fell off a lot. So much.
I feel like it might be getting to the point where it's getting oversaturated.
Okay.
Because a lot of people came into comedy, including myself, after COVID.
Okay.
So I think it's getting to the point where it's like you really gotta be funny. Like you can't just be internet funny.
Right.
And a lot of people think that you can just survive off of internet funny, which don't get me wrong, niggas getting paid off of that.
Yeah, the digital comedian, like the internet comedians.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a whole different lane from a motherfucker who can go on that stage.
Yeah.
And make a room full of motherfuckers laugh.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit just two totally different elements. Would
you can do both though.
As an internet comedian though?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like I've had some internet components in there.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. But shit, shout out to Solo Flame. Our Flame Solo.
Yeah, Flame Fire.
He's hilarious. His skits are pretty good. But he told me himself, he was like, I don't know if I can do that stage shit, man. I'm like, bro, I think you can.
Yeah, you just gotta get out there.
And first off, you just gotta be confident on stage. Just as confident as you are about putting out this skit, be confident on stage. You can make people laugh. I mean, even with some of the skits that he do, make it relevant on stage. That's all you gotta do. And I mean, the people that's first off, he got I don't know how many followers. He got a following.
Got a nice following.
He has a great following, and them people gonna just come see you anyway.
Mm-hmm. So
long as you go up there with that confidence and have that fun, I think he gonna be amazing. But let him tell it. He's like, nah, I think I'm better in this lane, which I respect.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. Like, stay where you think is going to, do your thing and shit. He probably make more money on that than I have in comedy.
Right. Right. But eventually, though, I just feel like some people, eventually, I feel like he going to see it the way that you saying it. Like, all right, I done conquered everything I can conquer on this internet, on this Instagram, on this Twitter, whatever platforms you on. Now let me take it to the next step. You feel me? The same shit for the Just Hilariouses, the DC Young Flies.
Yeah.
They all said that they had that epiphany as well. Like, oh, I got this shit locked on the internet.
Yeah.
I ain't got no worries, but eventually once you get so comfortable, you gonna want to push the limit. You feel me? And try to elevate. And I feel like that's the point where he gonna be like, all right, or maybe it won't be the stage. Maybe it'll be the movies, or maybe whatever it is, whatever the next level is in your career.
Yeah.
I don't think internet comedians gonna completely stay internet, because eventually this shit not gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the internet, I appreciate, like, use this motherfucker for what you can use it for right now. But we can just see, like, TikTok just got banned. The world was in shambles.
For 12 hours.
for a whole 12 hours. But niggas didn't know that it was about to come back like that. Like, the world was in shambles. There's a lot of people, comedians included, that make a crazy bag off of TikTok, or got a crazy following from TikTok.
Yeah.
So that alone should let y'all know, like, this internet shit not gonna be here forever. They can take this shit away like this.
That no snap, nigga.
You feel me? Like this, though. Like, that shit came from the house, though. How the fuck is the house worried about a fucking social media platform, though? Right. My bad. Like, a social media platform, like, that's crazy. So I definitely feel like y'all should, if y'all on this internet shit, no matter what type of content you doing on the internet, you for sure should be trying to find other avenues to elevate to eventually.
Like she said, acting. I mean, comedy movies is a thing.
A big thing.
It's always gonna be a thing.
And a lot of these comedy movies is shitty. You hear me? I'm talking about shitty. When I say a nigga, the last nigga who really like had me in tears though was probably like this nigga Cat Williams and this nigga Corey Holcomb though.
Shout out to Corey.
Was like the last two niggas who I actually watched either a special or like some internet shit. And I'm like in tears. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to didn't think the nigga Mike Epps was funny though. Until it's like some shit he put out probably like maybe about 5-6 years ago where I started really respecting him. Like, okay, maybe you got this comedy show shit locked down though. Like maybe you got it though, because when I say this nigga had me and my little cousin dying laughing. I don't know if do you watch Mike Epps specials?
I've seen one of his specials and I've seen clips from his others.
Okay, so it was this one special, right? It's like towards the end. That nigga was talking about when he died though and when he go to heaven and shit. And he was doing all the characters that was in line at the gates of heaven though. And he had like this Hispanic character. He had like a white boy. And then he had the nigga who of course was late though. And he come running through that bitch like, oh my bad, like I'm late. Like I had to get, when I say this nigga had me, I'm gonna send you this clip. This nigga had me in tears. I watched that same section in that fucking comedy show, which is probably only like 5 minutes. I watched that shit 100 times though. I screen recorded that shit, sent that shit around. Like that shit was so fucking hilarious. So shout out to the comedians, man, because I really love to laugh though. If I can just sit back and talk and laugh all day, like that would be my career, whatever the fuck that is. Which I think it might be this podcast shit. Like,
facts.
This season I'm on my interview shit though, but like my normal shows, like that's really what we sit here and do: talk, laugh, and just enjoy the vibe though.
Facts.
Like, that shit is good for the soul, man. I ain't gonna lie.
It makes you feel all warm and fuzzy.
No, for real, or make your shit hurt from laughing so motherfucking much. Oh God, though.
Thinking of that shit, I was at the show Friday, DJing, and I'm laughing at this shit, and then I sneeze, nigga. I caught a cramp in my abs, nigga. I don't even got abs, nigga. Like,
you said I sneezed, and it was over. All right, let's go ahead and get into your business, man, a little bit. Is Tim single?
Tim single as fuck. Well, actually, you know, I ain't never really been single. I've always been a group, you know.
He said it's always been me and twin.
Right.
Okay, so Tim is single for all the ladies. You know, it's still wintertime. You know, usually, you know, in the wintertime, y'all be liking them big fellas to go ahead and cuddle up with to the tip. All right, now, can I say this? The last time we attempted this, you were not single, sir.
I was not.
You was not single, so not necessarily what happened, but was it at least like was it like a mutual thing? Like I got to do what's best for me? Was it like a career based? Like what happened? Some fucking this big facts no cap. I'm not about to beat around the bush. What the fuck happened? Shout out to your ex too.
Yeah, shout out to her. She was amazing.
It's no bad blood, right?
I don't have any.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I don't know where she stands, and I'm gonna be honest. I mean, to my knowledge, she ain't said nothing bad.
Okay.
But even then, even if she did, like the people that know her, that know me, they know my character.
All right.
So they know that, you know, it probably was a type of communication type thing. But to be honest, it was just certain things that didn't really rub me the right way. For sure. And people be prideful, you know. For sure. It could have been on both ends.
Right.
And I just knew it wasn't for me. Okay. So I took a step back, and that's the reason why I said it ain't no bad blood this way. Right. She was pretty upset when I told her. So
y'all know the Tim doing the breaking.
I'm just saying. And I don't mean it like that. Like it's all
jokes.
My mental wouldn't have been together if I'd have stayed there, which would have been bad on her end, you know, receiving end, because the energy wouldn't have been there. And I'm not here to break hearts. So if I know it's gonna hurt less now than it would have later,
for sure,
we might as well just go ahead and get it out the way. Cause I mean, it was wild. We got into an argument about Victoria's Secret. She couldn't even wear Victoria's Secret. I wouldn't even take her there.
What the hell?
She too thick for that, and that's why I like you. That's how I like it. I like my woman thick. nice little,
This big nice little, Okay, so that takes a lot of self-awareness though, and maturity too though. Like you just said, that was one of the ones though that I feel like every female would appreciate, even if they don't appreciate it in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But thinking back on it, like, damn, yeah, let me go ahead and get up out of here before we get too deep. You
Right.
feel me? Before it's too late. Before we got married and divorced in the first year.
Right.
So that definitely.
And I did that already, so I'd never do it again.
Listen, I ain't get divorced in the first month. The first month.
The first month either.
But I was ready to. The fuck. Shout out to my ex, man. No hard feelings this way, but god damn, I'm happy as fuck now.
That's how I feel.
No, that's how, when you know, like, first of all, when you, all bullshit aside, when you decide to become partners with somebody, 1 + 1 is 2 and 2 is a pair. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm in whatever relationship with somebody, no matter what our terms is, I'm not an open relationship type of girl, but I know that's a thing that's going on out here. Whatever the agreement we have, it shouldn't be harder than when I was single. It shouldn't be more draining than when I was single. It shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's supposed to be easier.
It's supposed to be easier. It's supposed to be cut the load, though. You know what I'm saying? At least in half. I know it ain't always going to be 50-50.
Right.
Or 100-100. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But
70-30 is cool.
On some days. You
Right.
feel me? You might only got 20% for me today.
Right.
Like, I get it. You feel me? But, motherfucker, you better have at least 60-70 when you get over it. Like,
no, right.
Like, for real.
Show me that you're trying to give me more.
No, for real, though. So, it's definitely supposed to be an easier situation. So, I definitely would give anybody any advice on this relationship shit. I know a lot of motherfuckers going through it. You hear me? When it comes to this relationship shit. And I just be sitting back like, damn. I remember them days.
Yeah.
You hear me? I remember them motherfucking days, though. Them days where it's just like, fuck. Like, don't you know that one meme with a little girl? Just, shit.
Right.
Nigga. Like,
god damn.
Real, though. Like,
bitch.
You should not be living your life stressed the fuck out
Facts.
over another human being that is
At
not
all.
your motherfucking child.
At
You hear me?
all.
You hear me? No, not no friendships, no intimate relationships, no none of that shit. You should not. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to her, man.
Definitely shout out to her. But I definitely agree with that. Like sometimes my mood will be off because they was there, and it's like, damn, like I shouldn't be feeling this way
Right.
at all. Like,
Right.
and that shit was tough because I mean I genuinely liked her. Like, everything was cool, but like I said, it was just some things I couldn't rock with.
Right.
Some statements that was made that she tried to clean up later, and it's like,
Yeah, the damage already done.
yeah,
For sure. So we gonna get off of this, but I do got one more question about that. Do you ever see, because y'all started as friends, correct?
for sure.
So do you ever see, like, in the future, if y'all to go back friends, do you feel like once you cross that line that it's like no turning back?
I believe that we could still be friends. One, I watched my parents, even though I guess technically they co-parents, but I watched them be friends. I mean, my mama was hooking my dad up with her friends.
That's what's up.
So, like, I
don't know if that's what's up, but
I
spoke too soon.
I get
But
what you're
yeah,
saying. I get what you're saying. But I mean, I would be okay with being friends with her. If that's not what you want, cool. Like, I said, no bad blood at all. Like, none at all. I wish the best for you. Like, even if I can come across an opportunity that can get you some money or exposure, I would send it your way.
For sure.
And I would never ever undercut you in that way. Like, just because we had a situation that didn't work out, that has nothing to do with me. That's selfish if you ask me. Like, I'm not about to be selfish when it comes to that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, she deserves to win.
Right.
At all costs.
Yeah, that's dope. Do you regret taking it to that next level versus just keeping it friends?
I can't say I regret it because I feel like I learned something from it.
Okay.
So I can't say I regret it. Now, do I wish I'd have kept it there? Sometimes, yeah. I do really wish that I'd have kept it as friends. other things wouldn't have changed either.
Right.
I lost another friend because of that situation.
Right.
Or at least somebody I thought was a friend.
Right.
So, at least I gained something from it. It cuts out the what ifs,
For sure.
So that was cool. And like I said, I really did learn something from it. So I can't really say.
That's what's up. Shout out to y'all, man. More life, more blessings, more love.
Facts.
So what is your relationship style? Are you a monogamous type dude? Or are you we can be friends with benefits type dude? Or are you you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your relationship style?
Technically, I'm all of the above because if a woman having sex with me, she having an orgy anyway. So I'm naturally polygamy. No,
naturally, I might name this episode "Naturally Polygamy." Let me write that down.
Natural polygamist.
Natural polygamist.
No, but I would do the friends with benefits thing. If I know I want more from it, like I want to go somewhere. Obviously, we would have that real conversation. Like if we dating, I'm an act of service type of guy. You need something done, I'm gonna try to do it for you. If you need just somebody there for support, I'm gonna be there supporting you.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, if you just had a rough day and you want your feet rubbed and shit like that, I'm gonna rub your feet. We gonna watch something funny. I'm gonna make sure you eat.
Right.
I'm gonna do all that type of stuff. I might not be like the best financially, like stuff like that is like. But if we living together, best believe the bills is gonna be paid.
Right.
Like what I mean.
Right.
Stuff like that. If I know you need some gas, guess what? I'm gonna give you some gas money. Like stuff like that. With that being said, don't assume that I'm gonna just give it to you. If you ask for it, right?
Yeah.
You ask and I got it. Here you go. If I ain't got it, you gotta understand I ain't got it, but I'm gonna try to get it. Like you know what I mean?
Right.
So. I feel like I'm just a regular ass boyfriend. I don't know.
I'm a regular ass boyfriend.
It ain't gonna be extraordinary. I ain't sugar babying nobody.
and I think that's one of the biggest things. Finances is kind of like one of the at least last time I checked, finances is one of the number one reasons why like married couples get divorced.
Facts.
Over money though. You know what I'm saying? Me just as a woman, I hear a lot of women have this sense of entitlement. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't even no pick me shit. Like, this just real life shit, how I feel, though. When I was married, I did not pay a bill. I did not pay a rent. I did not pay to get a car fixed. I didn't take out no trash. I did what women do. You feel me? I fucked you. I made sure you was fed. I made sure your house was together. And that was just our arrangement, though. You know what I'm saying? That was not a me, oh, no, I'm going to do this shit, and you should pay the bills because you're the man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like those situations, it just depends on the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for a woman to have this sense of entitlement, like, oh, any nigga that fuck with me, gonna have to fuck me, feed me, take care of my kids, that's insane, though. That's insane.
Ironically, I believe that was the reason why we didn't work out.
That's crazy.
Like, and like I said, I ain't trying to put no dirt on none of that, but it was.
You don't see what it say back there, man.
Right, big facts. It was certain things that she just felt like you supposed to do this, and it's like, don't get me wrong, if I do this is coming from the kindness of my heart, not because I'm obligated to do it.
Right.
Especially we was very fresh. Like it started strong because we were friends first.
Right.
Which I definitely am glad that we were friends first. But I also think it was rushed because we had been friends for so long, and she felt like it was supposed to be more than what it was because we were friends first.
Right.
Where it's like, no, we still really we know each other as friends. We don't know each other as people.
Exactly. Yeah. And that should be totally different. Do you feel like it's a good thing though to be friends before you?
Absolutely. I need to be. Now it does. I don't think it has to be friends at first, but we have to grow into a friendship. I don't want, if that's the case, I can just go fuck something.
Exactly. Keep it pushing.
Right.
Go back home. No headaches, no worries.
None of that. I want to be able to have a relationship with you. Like, and when I say relationship, I mean we talking, we joking, we having fun, we getting through the tough times, we getting through the good times.
Right.
Like, you know, it has to be a friendship.
Right.
I have to like you.
For real though. For real.
The
though.
dick won't even get hard if I don't like you. Know?
No, for real. For real. And that's crazy. Yeah, y'all was cute too. I'm like, oh, look at Tim. Tim was all in love.
It was dope. I mean, I really enjoyed the times that I enjoyed, but I also really disliked the times that I disliked.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know, you can get past certain shit, but sometimes it's just like, oh, this is a deal breaker. Like, and
it's a deal breaker. Boundaries.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers don't know how to. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot of people don't know how to set boundaries, cause I feel like in the back of everybody's head we have these boundaries that we set, but are you
expressing
moving
them?
accordingly?
Yeah.
Like. Or you moving accordingly. You can tell a nigga all day like, oh yeah, my deal breaker is nigga if you cheat it's a rap. But then the nigga go cheat and you take him back. Now you ain't giving him no pussy. You bitching about what he did all day.
Yep.
You should never took the nigga back.
Yep.
Like,
Facts.
you feel me though? So yeah, man. Shout out to Black Love, man. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of Black Love.
I'm gonna give me something back. I'm gonna give me something back.
He said I'm gonna give me something. Period. So are you currently though like on the market, are you looking to date somebody right now? Or are you just kind of playing it how, you know?
I guess it's a little bit of both. Like, I am looking to date somebody, I'm just not looking for it.
Okay.
Because I done definitely thought about getting on online dating. See, I used to be against online dating 100%, and I'm still kind of am.
Okay.
I'm at 90% versus 100.
Okay.
Just because I'm allergic to catfish. I don't like my catfish unless it come with grits. So, you know, I am looking and I'm considering online dating. Also, though, there's somebody that I really, really, really got strong feelings for, and I want to see where that go if we can go somewhere with it first.
Okay, look at Tim hopping up. Hey, so I do have someone that I have strong feelings for. I hope you watching this. Tim has strong feelings for you, by the way.
She know.
Okay, he said she already know.
She know.
She already know. No, for sure. Self-love, man.
That's important.
Yeah, and to me, it sounds like that's what your situation was. It's like, yeah, I'm trying to love you, but I love myself. Like,
yeah, facts.
Even more, though, and that's how I feel like it's supposed to be, though. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga Kanye say, I love you more than... when he say, I love me more than I love you.
Yeah.
Some shit he said.
No, for real, though. And those with a lot of people lack self-love, though. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm not talking about her in particular, but a lot of people. she love herself. I can tell you that much. No, what I'm about to say, I just wanted to give a disclaimer before I said this.
Okay.
A lot of people see like, Tim is this big guy who's a teddy bear, and I feel like that I can run all over him.
Facts.
You know
Oh my God.
I think it's a thing about fat people though, cause I'm fat. You feel me, myself, and I can say that it's been some niggas who done came through thought that it was about to be like, I don't know what fat bitches be out here doing. I promise you, listen, I don't know what fat bitches be out here doing. They
buying PS5s, nigga.
Listen,
they taking care of you, let you drive their car.
Listen,
but it ain't just fat bitches though. It ain't just fat bitches.
And I'm just like, but it's like this type of stereotypical shit that goes on. Like, I don't know if it's like fat dudes, because to me, honestly, I think the stereotype around fat dudes is like, oh, this nigga gonna definitely pay my way. You feel me? And for fat bitches, I feel like it's the same thing too. Mm-hmm. Like, she gonna pay my way. She gonna love me no matter what the fuck I do. Mm-hmm. I can go do whatever I want, but I know, like, she got... And I'm not one of them fat bitches. I'm sorry.
I'm with you 100%. It's funny. I was just at I had pulled up to Jazzo's party. I didn't go in because nobody was like there when I got there. But somebody pulled up on me and she talking shit and she like, you be tricking? And I'm like, hell no. I said we can go out to eat for sure. Like, we gonna kick it and shit like that for sure. But I'm not paying for pussy, like, at all. Like, we can have transactions that might lead to some pussy.
Like, you hear me? This shit's so free. This shit is so. Listen.
What's the big old deal? It's your girl Fly Like Bees, and this episode of Big Facts is brought to you by Loaf Apparel, the High Risk Capsule Collection. For all your merch needs, make sure you go to BigFactsNoCap216.com, and right up under that corner store tab, you will see all of the merch, man. Definitely got some of the best merch in the city. Tab in.
Listen, if I open my motherfucking DMs right now, all that, of course I know what I give though. You
For
know what
sure.
I'm saying? I know what I give. I know I give like this stern. I guess I'm grown as fuck, but I guess you can say like this tomboy aesthetic. So a motherfucker will be like, oh, and listen, just know that them DMs, even fuck the internet, just like outside, I can go outside like this, t-shirt, joggers. Trust me, y'all. This stomach is not stopping none of these niggas from blowing down.
Nothing, nigga. Nothing.
None of these niggas from blowing down. You hear me?
It's
So don't
people
ever,
that like this shit, like that
I'm talking about
literally
love
just
this
like
shit.
this. Just like this told me, I don't want you to lose weight. I was smaller than this, and this woman told me, I'm gonna feed you because I want you bigger.
right. No, for real though. Like this shit, I just want y'all to know. Like, listen, I ain't got no fat ass, but I ain't none of that. These niggas be flocking, and I literally be like,
all asses is fat when they bent over. No, I'm just saying.
fried, man. I'm dead. I'm just saying though, cause I think it'd be like this stereotype around some shit. Like, hold on, listen, I ain't trying to be funny though, but if you see my roster from the baby daddies to the husbands to the niggas who it was just a thing, I ain't never had no issues in that area. I just want to make that very clear though.
We plus size fantasies over here, goddammit.
Listen, even if I'm not your motherfucking fantasy, man,
Right?
I know a nigga that like it, bitch.
Right? Oh God.
Oh God, though.
There's some bitches out here that be like, I just love it. You warm.
No, for real though.
I can just sneak under your belly. I'm like, shit, okay.
Oh God, though. So self-love is the best love, though. That's what I do want to say. So make sure you loving on yourself, man. Physically, literally, figuratively.
I'm definitely gonna physically love myself tonight. Shit. Unless one of y'all trying to come through tonight, y'all ain't gonna see this until like a couple, you know.
Skirt. Love. He's still gonna be. Hopefully, I ain't gonna say hopefully. Maybe he's not in a relationship by the time this drop. Hit him up. Hit him up.
DMs.
Don't hit me up though, cause I'm not on the market. I'm not looking for a damn thing. Niggas literally irritate my soul right now.
Damn.
No, for real.
Irritate your soul.
No, for real.
It's
though.
strong.
In that category, like I'm so focused right now. I ain't
Talk
gonna
your
lie to
shit.
you. I got my couple of, you feel me? I can hit. Yeah, I need to see you tonight. What we doing tonight?
I got an itch. I need you to scratch.
Yeah, come over here.
Come scratch it.
The back scratcher broke. So pull up on me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Black
literally
scratcher needs to be the name of one of the toys. We need to come out with the back scratcher.
No, for real though. So yeah, man. Shout out to y'all. We gonna get into this game called The Biggest.
For sure.
The Biggest is exactly what it sounds like.
Me.
He like me. So the first thing, I just want you to just kind of like give me an answer to these. The first one is the biggest bag that you ever touched.
Biggest bag I ever touched, like as far as
Money.
I'm saying like in comedy in general.
Period. Just period.
I think it was like $5,000.
Okay. Niggas don't be wanting to answer that for some reason. Like niggas act like they motherfucker El Chapo.
That money
or some
gone,
shit.
so it don't even matter. Like
Right though. Niggas act like they El Chapo or something out here.
I want to double that if possible.
No, for sure though. What's the biggest lie you ever told?
Biggest lie I ever told was I saved you a plate. No, biggest lie I ever told. I try not to lie. But the biggest lie. Yeah, I can't really think. I really do try to limit my lies.
See, this is an honest man right here.
If I lied, I forgot about it.
It was some little shit.
Well, I'll say this: the biggest lie I told was, and it wasn't even really that big. It was a small lie. I told my ex-wife that I wasn't doing shit after work, and I was taking a coworker home, and it was a woman. But I felt like because I had to lie to her, I left my wife. So it's like I feel like I lied to you.
Right.
If I feel like I got to lie, I don't think I need to be here. And I got caught in that lie anyway. So it was like, see, this is why I don't lie.
Ain't no good liar.
Right.
I'm a horrible fucking liar. I really can't give you no eye contact or none of that shit. Like if I'm lying. It's like I just know. It's just like if I was this person watching me lie, I know for sure I'm lying.
Right.
1,000%. Okay. Who is the biggest capper in the city? This
it's a lot of those. No.
Yeah. This actually stemmed from some funny shit though. But yeah, biggest capper in the city.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I don't be in the business to prove niggas wrong.
Right.
So I couldn't answer that question, honestly.
For sure.
But I feel like a lot of them niggas definitely, when they say the shit, it don't sound believable. And I don't think they believe it when they say it. So I'll be like, you might be lying, but I don't have time to prove it. So.
Oh, God. What's the biggest misconception about yourself?
Biggest misconception, is that I'm an extrovert. I'm an introvert like a motherfucker. I be in my room.
No, for sure. For sure.
Like, I really be to myself, man. Like
the safest way, man.
For sure.
What's your biggest regret?
Biggest regret is
what?
Right. Was saying that word. That was my biggest regret. No, my biggest regret was not believing in myself sooner. Even before the comedy shit, like as a kid, just not believing I can't do certain shit because people told me, like, you know, you big, you can't do that shit, and I could have did that shit because I was doing certain shit that niggas was like, wow, how can you do that shit?
Right.
And if I'd have just believed that I could have did it and not listen to other people, I would have been further along in life in general.
For sure. Your biggest accomplishment?
Biggest accomplishment was when I lost the 170 pounds I had lost. Fine. That was a big ass accomplishment. I found it back, if y'all haven't noticed. That shit came back. But I say that was like a really big accomplishment because I did that shit in like a year.
For sure. That might coincide with this next one. What's your biggest loss?
Biggest loss? This might sound crazy and sound like I want her back, but my marriage was my biggest loss. Okay. I don't want her back, not because it's bad, because we cool. Like, that's still a homie. We still say happy birthday to each other and shit like that. But literally, like, we needed one argument. We'd have saved that shit. We didn't argue. That was one thing we didn't do. We didn't communicate very well. Okay. And I'll say that was a big loss, only because it was like everything that I kind of felt like I lost with it. I lost myself. I lost just the progress I was making on myself. I had lost that because I lost myself in that marriage. Right. So, yeah.
For sure. What's the biggest risk that you've taken that actually paid off?
Biggest risk I ever took. Joining the battleground. That was a huge risk. No, I could have fucked up some shit, but it paid off. Biggest risk was. Ooh, that's a good question. Cause I ain't gonna say I'm a risky nigga. Cause I mean, I feel like if I'm going to do it, I'm at least going to try it, and it's like there's no risk. The risk is I fail, and I don't think that's a risk. Like, you know.
Yeah, but the risk is the initial though. The risk is like you took that risk to fucking go out there to that first show though. You know what I'm saying? Like if you didn't take that risk, then not saying you might not be on your comedy shit right now. But to me, I feel like that's a risk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I rep the whole high risk brand movement.
Facts.
So, yeah.
I guess doing the play, I did a play called Tales of a Fat Man, and I was the left titty. No, I'm just playing. I was the fat man, and I had to play a gay guy, and that was kind of risky in my mind because of where I come from.
Right.
But it paid off big time. Like that one, it trained me for learning my lines and shit like that. Cause the line, if I show you what I had to read and and I mean not just read but remember.
Right.
You be like, damn, nigga, you remembered all that shit.
Damn.
And I say I remember like I got 85% of that shit down. Only reason why I didn't get the last part down is because we got it late.
Right.
And it was already a fast production.
Right. Yeah, I didn't even know. First of all, I just found out 2 things that I didn't know about you. Let me see. Do I got one more wrist? So I can tell you these things I definitely did not know. What's your biggest fear?
Heights. My baba told me the bigger they are, the harder they fall. I'm as big as they come. And heights is...
It's not my thing.
So my biggest fear for sure.
No, for sure. Your biggest competition?
Biggest competition is me, obviously. I'm talking to the man in the mirror.
Sure.
Michael Jackson taught me that, even though I didn't know that's what he meant when he said it the first time.
For sure.
I hold myself back more than anybody holds me back. And that shit is changing. Period. That shit has been changing. So, yeah. My belly hold me back a little bit, but that's only like getting into tight places and stuff like that.
I'm dead. All right, man. Shout out to Tim for playing the biggest with us, man. Testing out some shit on here, you feel me?
I like that. I like that. The biggest, that shit right.
Yeah, the biggest. You already know.
I'm right under the beat, nigga.
Big facts. You already know the fucking vibes, man. That segment was definitely brought to you by High Risk Loaf Apparel. Make sure y'all tap in officialflightlife.com. If y'all don't know, we running a campaign right now. Shout out to the first brand ambassador, Detroit Barbie. Shout out to Don for setting that whole little play up.
That's hard. Shout out to Don Prince.
Really doing that shit without me even knowing, just off the love. Like, shit, didn't she give you let's go ahead and take some. So, yeah, I decided to, we going to work out some shit, make sure she a brand ambassador.
I could be a bucket ambassador.
That's what I was about to say. To me, Tim probably was like one of the first unofficial need to be official brand ambassadors. That nigga wore that hat. Listen,
everywhere.
I got another one for you too, and back there I'm gonna give it to you before you slide.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, shout out to High Risk Loaf Apparel, man. We doing big shit this year. I'm trying to actually turn this shit from a merch brand to like a real clothing brand. I got sketches, I got all that shit. Like, I'm just looking for a seamstress right now. So yeah, we trying to turn it up a couple of notches. You feel me? We trying to go from the internet to the stage, man.
It ain't hot enough in here. Get it up.
Oh God. So last thing I want to touch on is this battleground shit. Just this whole music shit. Music is damn near my life.
For sure. Before you go there, you said it was 2 things you learned about me. I did want to hear those.
2 things I learned about Tim. One was that your ass was married.
Yeah. I got a tattoo to remind me of it.
Oh, yeah, right. One, that was that. And 2, that you played a gay man in a fucking play.
Sure
I did not know that, though.
Sure did.
To me, that's dope as fuck. You know how much security you got to have as a man to play a gay role in anything.
Yeah, facts.
You feel me? I don't give a fuck if it was a 2-minute skit on the ground. Like, that's dope as fuck to me. And that just show you, like, you don't got... Not no limits, because that sound kind of crazy, but you don't...
Yeah, because I ain't going to no Diddy party. Matter of fact, I go to the Diddy party, I ain't doing no activities.
Like, we ain't going to the after Diddy party.
Right.
Oh, God. But that's just dope as fuck to just show, like, yeah, I'm willing to... I'm secure in who I am and what I am.
Facts.
And I know that these things are things that I want to do in life, and these are the risks, you know what I'm saying, that we have to take in order to do certain things, and that's just dope as fuck. So, man. Shout out to that for sure, though. I definitely got to catch one of these plays, man. You know, my sense of scheduling be so fucked up.
For sure. Well, Easter Sunday.
No, that's Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday is the next play.
Easter Sunday.
I can't tell you the name of the stuff or nothing like that, y'all. Right. Just because I ain't signed no NDA, so he ain't gonna sue me, but I do want to work with the nigga again. So
Respectfully. So make sure y'all tap in. This for sure should be out before Easter. When is Easter?
April 20th, I
Oh
believe.
yeah, this
April
should
20th.
definitely be out before then. This is a rollout. I do got hella episodes, but I am intentionally, if people are got shit going on, I'm intentionally trying to get them in those marks.
For sure.
So it is some form of promo. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into this music shit, man. Actually, hold on. Let's take a quick, cause my laptop died. I just want to make sure we still good over here. Oh yeah, we still good.
Cool.
We still good. All right, let's get into this music segment, man.
Let me pull up a little bit more for you.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and Battleground. This is how I met you. I'm pretty sure niggas didn't know anything about me that I met through Battleground before this. A handful of people who I be running into. But I didn't know about a lot of people. That's why I appreciate Battleground so much, because I did not know about a lot of people, whether you artists, comedians, promoters, DJs, producers, you know what I'm saying?
Same.
Videographers. I did not know about a lot of people before Battleground, and once I started being a part of Battleground, I just started running into all these dope ass people. I done ran into some assholes for sure.
I mean, you gonna run into an asshole every day.
But literally, probably 5%, like out of the people that I done met, been assholes. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So Battleground. Shout out to Meech the Shredder.
Meech, Master Shredder.
You already know the fucking vibes. Meech came to me one day with like some shit on a piece of paper, like oh yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. Once he found out I did music and shit, I think he was trying to get me to be a part of Battleground low key. I'm not be a part of it, trying to come like compete or perform at Battleground. When he found out that I did the music shit, but at that point in my life, I just wasn't at that stage no more.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the artists, but I fucking cannot deal with the music business at all. So I prefer to kind of do the like behind the scenes shit. I just want to help artists in whatever way I can, whether it's come sit on this couch,
right.
The beats, record you, whatever, promo, whatever. You feel me? I walked in the motherfucking room and fell in love with that shit, and I've been there ever since.
Facts.
It's 2 years. Shout out to Battleground for their 2-year anniversary. First show was like a couple weeks after my grandmother passed away. Long live my nana. So I didn't go to the first show. Second show, I came through. I was supposed to do like some correspondence shit for the podcast, but that didn't work out. Whatever. I just didn't want to do that there. Once I saw it, I'm like, shit, I'd rather come be a patron than keep getting copyrights on my motherfucking YouTube because of the music. So Meech like, shit, would you want to be a judge? Like, you want to try out being a judge? I'm like, shit, let's go. Like, it's what it is. And I've been in that judge's seat ever since, baby. I'm the favorite judge in that bitch.
She
shout
A1.
Out to Pizzle, though.
She the 1A.
Yeah, shout out to Battleground third show. Meech, like, shit, I'm going to do a co-hosting thing. Then you come to the third show?
Yep.
I'm going to do this co-hosting thing. Timbuktu, Tim walking that bitch, hitting. I don't know if you was nervous or you was trying to warm up, but I didn't get a chance to see the warm up. To me, it was just like, oh yeah, this nigga hitting. This nigga comfortable. Like, this is his place right here. And ever since it's been up, though. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie. I look at a lot of the people, not even a lot of people. I look at everybody that's affiliated with Battleground, as far as the team, as damn near like family now. Like, motherfuckers can call me for anything. I'm not a person who asks nobody for nothing, but I'm pretty sure I can do the same. You know what I'm saying? Thanks. And it's just been kind of like a smooth ride. It ain't really been no hiccups with me personally.
Same.
And even the little hiccups that did come, that shit went shit. Like, we got through that shit and kept it pushing. Yeah. Battleground, like, what was your first experience like with Battleground?
So, my first experience was 3.
Okay.
And shout out to Verb. He gave me the mic. He was like, nigga, just take that bitch.
Right.
So, my warm-up was just talking to the mic. I was rapping the music that was on. Right. You know, I'm just getting into the groove, you know, talking to the people, you know, saying what's up, because we was at the house at this time. And I'm like, what up, house? You know, I'm just talking. I'm going to talk to everybody, you know, basically introducing myself because, like you said, I didn't know anybody. I knew none of these niggas.
Right.
Like I knew Meech.
All right.
That was it.
That's it.
Anybody else that I met there, I met them there. Like, you know, and I seen some faces. Shit, that night, Topic did music that night.
Okay.
And I didn't even know who she was, and she was just viral. Like, and I didn't. I was like, oh, that's the chick that everybody posted. You know,
right.
And you know, so I knew Verb. My bad, I knew Verb. Me and Verb go way back to church, like youngins.
Right.
So,
hold on, you didn't know Pizzle?
Did I? Yeah, Pizzle. I knew Pizzle.
Okay.
Yeah, I did know Pizzle. Cause that's how actually I met Meech. Well, I met Meech. I met Meech at the Sportsplex. I think with a Trap. Shout out to Trappy. And then he came on the show with Pizzle, and you know we was just joking and you know what I'm saying, and he like, Tim, man, you should come host it. He actually asked me the second one. Okay. He was like, you should come host it, and I was like, or you should just come through. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll come through, but I didn't. I think it was one of them days where I be having some days where I just don't want to do nothing. Yeah, exactly. And I think that was one of them days. And he came back on the Pizzle show, and he's like, yeah, it was great. Pizzle had talked about it, you know, because that was the one Jazzo had won the first one. Right. And I was like, all right, I'm going to come, man. And he was like, yeah, because, you know, if you come, you can come host that bitch. I'm like, for real? He like, yeah, man, I love a co-host. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll come through then. Right. And it's, like you said, it's been up from there. I ain't missed one. Oh, God. Like, we done been to Atlanta twice. We've been to Atlanta twice. Like, the Battleground has definitely won it. I'll say it even made me more comfortable because on the Battleground, I'm completely unfiltered. My mama even said, I don't even know who that nigga is. She said, you Timbuktu, and that's that nigga Buck. Like you said, some people then got a little frustrated by my antics. Right. And I'm just talking shit. Like, I'm just really just talking mess. Like, I kind of really, when I speak about their lyrics or something that I heard, it was really me big upping you because I heard what you said. Right. Right. The shit was either fire or it was funny. Right. Right. And you know, I just try to bring that unadulterated energy. For sure. Just in general. That you do. It's definitely a vibe. It kind of feel different, like the DJ, the one you DJ. Shout out to Verb. Shout out to Verb. And it was one more. I think it was the last one. I'm like, is niggas all right? Like, it's like when I don't hear the jokes running, ripping through that bitch, it's like, is niggas sick? Like, let me feel you. I was mad tired, though. Let me feel your head, though. And I'm like, damn, I didn't even realize it until afterwards. I'm like, a lot of this last one, I'm like, damn, I don't know what's going on, but it just seemed like everything was kind of off for that show, though. I'm talking about everything, not one single person, nothing. It's just like everything just felt kind of off, though. Yeah. I mean, I was still joking for sure. For sure. I definitely still had some niggas upset. As overall, that's why I said not even individually. I just feel like as overall, like I don't want to say all of us, but just like the whole vibe and the whole, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. Like, we waited 60 days for this shit, though. You feel for sure. Like, so we just gotta be on our top shit, though. But that's also part of a fucking company. Like, facts. Every day is not going to be exquisite day. Every day is not going to be was dope. Grog shop. A grog shop day. Yeah. Every day is not going to be. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's unrealistic. Yeah. Everybody's going to have their days where and we might all be having that same day at the same time. Facts. Shit. You never know, but that's just the growing pains of a company, though. So I don't think it's nothing wrong with it. Like, that's just life. Like, shit happens. But Battleground, though, through and through, I feel like I've seen some amazing artists on that bitch. Same. I've networked crazy. You hear me? Yeah. I've networked crazy. I only had I've been doing this podcast, since like 2020. This particular podcast, everybody know me from, well, I ain't gonna say everybody know me. That's all. Like, everybody just know me, but people who know me from podcasts know me from Gripland, and they know me from Breaking the Cycle, which was my solo podcast and the podcast I had with my my ex stepfather. Ex-stepfather sound crazy.
Yeah, him and my mama ain't together no more though. But we had a podcast. So when I came to this big faction, I just had a different vision for this shit.
For sure.
And I'm like, I had maybe 3 artists on here before I started fucking with Battleground. And after that, the artist was just pouring in. Niggas,
Flowing in.
I literally don't even be having to ask niggas to be on here, though. Like, as far as the artist side, niggas just be like, oh, shit, let me come. And that shit definitely dope as fuck. That feel dope as fuck, especially when I got, like, 300 followers. 300 subscribers on YouTube where I house the visuals. You know what I'm saying? Before that, I had a paywall where I was doing Patreon, like, so you had to pay, and they could still be like, shit, like, let me come on that bitch. Like, I'm trying to get on there. Like, I'm trying to, and I that shit dope as fuck, though. So shout out to the artists for sure. But Battleground for sure is just like, I don't know, it's something different, though. You know what I'm saying? It's something different for the city. And
I think people starting to understand, like, the meaning of Battleground. Like, I think people was, one, it's a lot of showcases that happen. Mm-hmm. And people are not understanding that this is not a showcase.
Exactly.
Like, this is a competition.
Mm-hmm.
We not holding hands. We not gonna make you feel good. No participation trophies. None of that.
Listen,
you have to make it through the gauntlet.
You have to.
And if you do not, you gonna be upset because we still gonna. One, we might even say your song.
Right.
we might have liked your song, but if your performance wasn't there, guess what? You're not gonna make it. And we'll still bang your song in the car.
Bang the fuck out that bitch.
Like, we done been together as a group.
Facts.
We was driving down to Atlanta playing other niggas' shit.
Facts.
Like, this song was hard. What happened to the performance? Like, you know, like, it was so much. There's so much music that we listen to from people that's been at Battleground that hasn't made it through the rounds.
Exactly.
Because we genuinely, I know for sure, me and her love music. We love fucking music.
Heavy, though. Heavy.
So if you come in and you bring in great music, and if you bring a performance on top of that, you're going to be a favorite. You're going to go up. Mm-hmm. And it's not necessarily a favorite to the judges. It's just a favorite in general. Mm-hmm. Like, if we like what we see, if they like what they see, because I'm just a nigga talking shit about you. And it's not negative shit. It's just shit.
Right. It's just shit.
It's just shit. And, you know, just bring that shit, though.
Definitely bring your A game, man. But I just feel like win or lose, it's still a win, though. Because like
Facts.
you said, if I fucks with your music, I'm still going to play. You gain
You
the
getting
supporter.
spins, right.
Yeah, you gain the supporter. I know for a fact, just from the report call alone, that I've gave niggas hundreds of streams. Like,
yeah.
I will find a song of a niggas and play that shit over and over and over and break that shit down. Like, what don't I like about it? You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact, like, I support, and I was doing that shit before Battleground was thought of. Before Big Facts was thought of. You know what I'm saying? I've just always been a music head. Mm-hmm. I just never been into Cleveland music outside of the people who I actually fuck with in real life.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So once I was able to find niggas that was actually hard, that, like, I don't know them personally, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's up. I thought it was over with for Cleveland a long time ago.
Facts.
You niggas is really out here, though.
Out here.
Y'all niggas is out here, though, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the music. I appreciate the dope artists that don't try to stick to this typical-ass sound and just typical-ass, just whatever's going on, trendsetter, dick ride, wave riding ass niggas. Like, I appreciate the people outside of that.
Yeah.
You feel me? I appreciate the blocks.
Facts.
No, for sure though. Like, I appreciate the Jazzos. I appreciate the cast of artists. I appreciate the fucking Big Vanies. I appreciate the fucking Illustrious.
Yeah.
Like, these are all people who I heard that they're not trying to ride a certain wave. They actually might be in all these lanes. You feel me? Like, they
Especially
actually might be driving this way instead of in the dark. You feel me? Car blocking the lane, like, because they trying to take up all that shit.
Facts.
I appreciate that. Like, motherfuckers who are eclectic and just, like, versatile and just, that is my thing. That's what I'm looking for. If I can literally play you outside of Battleground, then you're a winner. You feel me? Like, you're a winner. Not saying that my opinion and my judgment is the end all be all. And I want everybody to understand and realize that we were hand selected to be judges at Battleground for a reason. It's not like they picked up somebody off the street. I've had fucking a record deal. I've had motherfucking. I've ran across plenty of fucking artists who you niggas know. I've written songs for some of the motherfuckers who y'all deem to be Cleveland legends. You hear me?
Wow.
I have writer credits on some songs that niggas would never know unless they actually go to the bottom of that motherfucking Apple Music and look at them credits, and you will see my real name on that bitch. You hear me?
That's lit.
Like, niggas don't know that, though, and I don't brag about that type of shit or nothing. I want you to believe or think whatever the fuck it is that you want. You feel me? I address my shit on my platforms. I'm not about to be arguing with niggas about. I have songs that I've never released that would kill 50% of these battleground niggas, and I'm just gonna say that. That's why I was waiting. Now, shout out to King Jacob. I fucks with you, King Jacob. But I was waiting for that nigga to say my name when he said Pistol and Legacy. I was waiting. Give me the aux. Give me the aux. Give me the aux. No, and that's also. I'm not even gonna say no humble shit because I'm not trying to be humble. Like that's some demeaning shit. But I'm just saying though, I've been there. I've done that. You feel me? It's artists that literally value my opinion, value my judgment, value my criticism, and I will always and forever appreciate them for even giving me that grace. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the artists, but just know that I'm just not no poo butt ass bitch sitting in the seat, no casual music fan that's sitting here judging you niggas and critiquing y'all. I would never even put myself in that position to do that if I didn't have some type of knowledge about this shit. Like,
and I could tell you her ear is different than a lot of you motherfuckers. Like, when I tell you her ear is next level, like, she sent me shit that I be like, damn, I didn't even know you fucks with this. And it be different. And it be dope as fuck.
Different shit. And that's all I be trying to say. But Battleground is dope as fuck, man.
I love Battleground, man.
I'm excited to see the future for Battleground.
My biggest regret is not going to the second one when I was invited to.
Right.
Like, honestly, I mean, I'm glad it happened the way it happened because, you know, the third Battleground was when Jazzo did that movie at the end. Mm-hmm. And
was that Noble Steed?
That was Noble Steed. Yeah. And that changed the way I looked at Cleveland music in general. Mm-hmm. Like, it was entertainment.
You hear that, Jazzo? You changed this nigga perspective on the Cleveland music scene, though. Like, that's dope as fuck.
Dope as fuck. Like, I've seen. Shout out to Crazy 8 the Great. That's my dog. Like, we went to school together. So, like you said, I didn't know what the music was unless I was going to see somebody that I knew. Mm-hmm. And obviously, I definitely think his performance was amazing. But the way Jazzo performed changed my whole thought.
Excited about this shit a little bit. Like, oh,
it was electric. Mm-hmm. That shit was electric. I had goosebumps, like, watching the shit. Like, it was sick.
For sure.
And from then, I love Battleground. Shout out to Beach, man. I'm thank you, nigga.
Forever. That nigga always. Listen, it's nothing. No wrong. Like, Meech literally have to do, like, some super weirdo shit.
He have to be, yeah.
You feel me? Because Meech is literally, to me, a genuine person. That nigga be like, oh, I'm mean. I'm only nice to you because I like y'all. Like, but I really believe, though, that nigga got a great heart, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what the fuck going on in this Cleveland music scene, this shit bigger than that, though.
Facts.
I know I can call that nigga for just about anything, and if he got it, he gonna come through. Whether it's time or services, you know what I'm saying? Like, so shout out to Meech, man. We gonna get up out of here, but before we get up out of here, I got two things. One, I want to know, we not talking to Cleveland right now. You feel me? Cleveland, this ain't for you. If a motherfucker out of town watching this, get them 5 artists that would be a great representation of what's going on in the Cleveland music scene right now.
That's a good one. I'm gonna say Tyler the Creator. One, because of the different levels that Tyler brings. From early Tyler to late Tyler, literally somebody in the Cleveland scene is on one of those levels. If it's from Goblin to Cherry Bomb to Flower Boy to even Igor. Like, it's people all over those. And obviously, I didn't name all his albums, but I'm saying, like, those are all very different albums if you listen to them. And I would say Cleveland has an element in each one of them. Definitely like the Travis Scotts. Travis Scott, you know how he is, very auto-tune heavy, but it's usually a turn type of vibe.
Like this grungy, like mix between like rock and
Yes.
rap. Like
Yes.
yeah, for sure.
There's definitely there's a few people here that's on that level. Even people that's like bar heavy, like a J. Cole. There's some J. Coles here. I would say even some.
I won't call these niggas cold.
What I mean by that is
shit.
it's more like, right, it's more like the niggas is bringing double entendres, triple entendres. I will even say, I can't say there's a Kendrick here yet, but I take that back. No, I take that back because there is somebody, and I'm actually say his name. His name is Swank. I really love what he brings to musically, and I feel like when I heard him, actually I did think of Kendrick when I heard him, and I think it's pretty dope. And then on the singing side,
sheesh,
I would say there's some LMAs and some hers.
Some LMAs and some hers.
Yeah, like as far as the lover girl that's also been hurt.
Right.
But there could be a lot of sexy, or not sexy reds, but a lot of Summer Walkers where they just want to fuck.
Right. I'm dead.
They just need some dick.
I'm dead.
They just need some love.
Say just a little love. That actually was a great. I'm still in that because that's not what I was asking. But when you start going with it, I'm like, ding ding, light bulb. I'm actually keeping that. So I'm gonna timestamp that. But what I was saying is like, if it's somebody in fucking West Bubblefuck, never heard Cleveland music, what 5 artists from the city are you referring to them to kind of get like that representation of the city?
Okay, if we doing that, definitely Jazzo. I feel like Jazzo, I won't say she's overly repping Cleveland, but I feel like you can sense the Cleveland in her. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Sad. You feel me?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Well, then I will put Swank in there. And I don't know if you heard him or anything.
I haven't though, but I'm my ears open.
Yeah. Shout out to Bam. BFNC216. That's my dog. He is amazing musically. And even on a bigger level, Duran.
Oh yeah, Duran Dunbar.
Yeah.
Goat.
He
Goat.
here. Like
Goat.
I met him at the B-side.
Oh yeah, goat.
Ooh, this is so tough. Was that 3?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna say Block, only because that nigga got a lot of like hood shit. That's what niggas be doing. Like, I mean, he got some other shit, but like even the one song, like we jumping you, nigga.
Right. Ain't no one-on-one. No, for sure.
We don't do that in the land. And then on the different side, I'm gonna say Salvino Santiago.
What the fuck? Where has he been at?
He just dropped something. He dropped something last year. But I just talked to him like a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I think he working on something new right now.
Taking a little break from social media.
Yeah, he definitely took a big break from social media.
Break. I'm like, what the fuck this nigga at?
And then Crazy 8 the Great, like, he is definitely, like he bringing you anime bars, but bringing bars, like, and then I'm gonna throw out another honorable mention because I was definitely like 6. Louis J. Louis J. Producer side, like he's amazing. Like his music, I like his music, but the producer side of it, he's like an early Ye. Like I really love how he puts the production behind it. He's pretty good.
That's what's up. I'm gonna get my couple real quick, because I'm actually interested in this question after I asked it. I'm gonna have to say Piggy.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to say Doughboy.
Doughboy for sure.
I'm gonna have to say Bebe Savo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say Hefe Trap.
Shout out to Hefe.
Jazzo or Tinketeer.
Shout out to Tank. She's amazing. Like, that's why I was thinking, like, the Monica. Like, I ain't say Monica, but she definitely, like.
She got that. Naya Marie, too, is somebody who I recently started tapping into. And the music, for me, sounds like it actually shouldn't be here in Cleveland. To me, Tink and Naya got a sound that should be, it shouldn't be stuck in the box as being local, though.
Yeah.
To me, they sound and they vocal ability is way bigger than the city. I feel like that about Jazzo too, though. I don't know how much longer Jazzo gonna be in the city.
Yeah, I think she rocking it, man.
Yeah, I think the city can sometimes put you in this box and just kind of like stunt your growth, and sometimes you just gotta get out this motherfucker to be appreciated in a manner that you really, to take you to the next level. So Jazzo for sure. I know I name about 6 people, 7 people too.
You know who I really want to see win for sure? Baby Voice Dilo.
Dilo actually hard.
He is ridiculous.
Yeah, he's hard.
I seen him perform at
Nigga, this real money.
Yeah.
Him and Jazzo got a banger though. That shit on my playlist.
When I seen him perform at Famous Friday, and when I tell you, like, the performance was so turned.
Yeah, he hard.
I was just like,
they was mad as fuck. I ain't pick him at Battleground.
Oh my god, I really wish. Oh my god, I feel like he's amazing. Like, he just dope.
Yeah. Baby Boy Zylo definitely hard for sure. Him and Caesar, the shit him and Caesar got hard. Oh yeah, Caesar. I can't. To me, I wouldn't refer a motherfucker to listen to Caesar Rio to kind of grasp the Cleveland sound or the Cleveland image neither.
He's
bigger. I also feel like his sound is way bigger than this local shit.
It's bigger. That's why I was like, that's why it's tough to answer that question, because it's like representing the city or just representing a broad, like, spectrum of music. Like, because I mean, some of these people are out of the city. Like, they need to be out of the city. Like you said, like, it's not about even holding them back and putting them in a box. It's just Cleveland love is so different.
Man, listen.
It's so weird, and even I'll put it in a comedy aspect of it. We just did a 420 comedy show. That's what it's an Up and Smoke show, and niggas so high that they not laughing, but they'll tell you, nigga, you was funny as fuck. Like, you stuck, but still laughing. Like, so it's you can't gauge how good you are off of here unless you are getting a crazy response. If you're getting a crazy response out of here, you need to leave immediately.
I'm talking about, listen, ASAP.
No, facts.
ASAP. But yeah, shout out to all the fucking artists in the city, man. If I reach out to you, if I share your shit, if I don't want nothing from you, I don't need nothing from you, I genuinely fucks with your shit. I don't know why I gotta keep, or not even keep giving that disclaimer, but I know that it's a lot of people who are opportunists and they only try to show love to get something in return. I don't give a fuck if you niggas come sit on this couch. I'm just trying to let y'all know. Listen, I know enough people in my life to come sit on this couch for every day for the rest of the year.
Nigga, I would come sit on this bitch every day for the rest of the year.
I know, listen, so it's not about that. I genuinely fucks with the music shit, and if I'm not posting your shit, it's just because I don't fuck with it or I haven't seen it yet. So DM me whatever y'all want me to repost, and I'll repost it. You know what
Facts.
I'm saying? Last but not least, man, we gonna get up out of here. But I do have to get your opinion on the Big Facts report card.
Okay.
How do you feel about the report card?
First of all, the concept is nuts. Like, I think it is dope, a very dope ass concept.
Appreciate it.
And because I know how you are musically, I feel like it was very fair. I liked how you broke everything down and explained each person. And I thought it was very fair. I mean, I want to see you do somebody that you will probably just give F's to just because.
I'm trying to keep them off of there. I'm trying my best to keep the F off of there, to keep the negative stigma from around it. But eventually, I'm going to run out of artists that's not higher than the C.
Right.
Like, I'm going to run out, so it will be some F's on there.
But I thought it was. First off, I think the execution was fire. I think the concept, like I said, is just the dopest concept. And it also is going to give other people a way to, okay, they got a B from her. Okay, let me really listen to it. Mm-hmm. Why she give him a C or a D? I mean, I'm not saying that that's what you're giving, but I want to hear those too, and like, so I can see where you coming from. Yeah. And I mean, even if somebody's dropped because they have no visuals, like,
right? That's what I'm saying. Like, so
it's it's definitely, I love it. I can't wait to see more grades.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I love pushback. You feel me? That's one of my biggest things. So when I drop some shit and you see that you got to see, I want you to challenge me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole point of this. Niggas think I'm just trying to judge niggas. I'm not God, man. I'm not trying to judge you niggas just because. I'm trying to put fire up under you niggas' asses so you can do better.
Do better.
That's literally my only agenda.
Do better, nigga.
I haven't figured out a way to make no money off that shit. I haven't did anything but give to that shit, which is my motherfucking time. You know how hard it is to sit and listen to 15 to 20 artists, full catalog, watch every video.
It's tough.
Monitor their whole social media, their whole brand and set up. How if I Google their name, nothing comes up, or if I, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit takes time, y'all. I don't know if niggas know, but I'm not just sitting around the house twiddling my motherfucking thumbs. Like, I got a kid, I got a job. Sometimes I got a nigga. I got shit going on.
Sometimes like, I got a
my
nigga.
Own businesses, podcasts, all
or
type
a few.
Of shit.
She got a few.
I'm fucking writing films. I literally got shit going on. So if y'all think that I'm just for shits and giggles, just giving you niggas a grade because it's off preference, no. Look at the breakdown. Let me know where I went wrong. Half of the niggas who was complaining about their grade, they was not able to show me where I was wrong at. You hear me? Literally.
Niggas, how you gonna retaliate and I had nothing to retaliate with?
No rebuttal at all, though. It's just like, fuck that. You don't give me this. Why? Because it's me?
Right.
Because it's me? If it was JP Digital, they be on his ass too, so I ain't saying y'all biased. But if it was these motherfuckers who y'all seem to be, if it was Cleveland Rappers 216, if it was, y'all probably wouldn't be as mad. But long story short, I don't give a fuck.
No fucks given.
Shout out, man, to my boy Timbuktu pulling up on me. Y'all know I be trying to leave y'all with some type of advice, wisdom, something. Do you got anything positive to say to these folks? Because I'm going straight negative.
Well, I was just going to say, make sure you wipe your ass because nobody wants to trail stanky shit.
Oh, God.
Also, believe in yourself, man. Listen, stop worrying about what other motherfuckers think. So what? She gave you a D on the report card. Nigga, pause, bring a great D. Pause. Bring your don't. It ain't about bringing your shit up. It's about doing what you want to do. Mm-hmm. If this is your lane, stay in your lane. Mm-hmm. But show why this is your fucking lane, nigga. This is my motherfucking lane. Period.
Hog that bitch.
I'm telling you.
Hog it for sure. And on that note, we are gone, man. I don't really got nothing for y'all today, but fuck you. Pay me safe sex and paychecks.
Facts.
Yeah, and I'm gone, man. I'm done with the positivity for the night. It's been too much.
Hey, man, you can find me on Instagram. That is TIMBUKTU_31. You can also follow me on OnlyFans at Cuddlebuck. All right.
Cuddlebuck, and y'all know all that shit'll be in the description too, though.
Facts.
So shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all follow us at Big Facts No Cap 216 on all platforms. And go shop Loaf Apparel, man. Also, I got on orders on shit. American.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. Make sure y'all tap in with him and go cop some tees and everything else that he got, man. We gone.